So as you can see, I'm just waiting a little bit for it to be dried. I waited maybe 5 minutes and now I'm just checking if it's dry or not. So I gently touch it to be sure it's dry. So now let's move on and apply the second layer of this white nail polish. So I am going to do exactly the same as the previous step. So I'm just applying in a pretty messy way this white nail polish on the top of my nail, on the white part of the natural nail. I don't know if it makes sense, but you can see the video, and I'm sure with the video you can see the process, and it makes sense. For some parts like this one, when I already explained how to do the process, I've prepared some triggers that I will use for the background sound. I have with me some cottons in their plastic bag. I have also a nail file and also the nail polish remover box, plastic box. So I'm going to start with my favorite trigger sounds. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's my favorite from those three. It's cottons in his plastic bags. So it creates crinkling sounds that I love so much. Just listen to it. I love so much this sound, but it's just be sometimes to times, not the whole video, don't worry. So as you can see, I finished the second step, the second layer, and I let it dry a little bit, and now I'm moving on to the third layer, and I think you can see that instantly the white color pop up, and now we can start to have an idea of the final result. Believe me guys, this technique, this method is something that I do for, I don't know, 10 years maybe, for so long, and I think it's the best and easy way to do the French manicure, because there is also other techniques like using a tape that you put under the white line. I tried this before, but it's really not efficient. When I did this, it looks good, and then you remove the tape, and I don't know, it never ends up well. So I always go back to this technique that I found so easy, and I don't know why I didn't see that much in other videos on YouTube. I don't know really why, because it's actually a simple technique. So I hope it will help you. So now the third layer is done. see pretty much the result. Sorry, my right hand is in front of it, but when I will do the other hand, I think you will be able to see it better. Doing the same. Dip the Q-tip in the nail polish remover. Remove the excess on the side of my nail. Oops. Whoopsie, and be careful to not do as me. Yeah. Anyway, just start it again. So, yeah, and push the Q-tip on your nail so it's flat and it's easier to draw the line and to clean everything. I hope you will see it correctly. Believe me, it's not that complicated. What I like to do is to be in this position with my hand. So I have my finger, the finger on which I'm working on, and I use my thumb just to have, a better position to do it, and it makes it easier for me. I prefer to do that this way than have my hand flat on the table. If you see what I mean. Sorry for the bad explanations, believe me, it's kind of complicated. So, do you see the difference? I'm pretty happy with the result. And you see, it's almost the end. After that, we just have to do, of course, the other hand, and we will have to put the pinky nail polish and then the top coat, and we'll be over. But for those two last parts, it's gonna be really easy because it's transparent nail polishes. So this is really the trickiest part here, and as you can see, it's not that tricky. So moving on to the other hand, again, as you can see, I like to have this position with my hand, to have my finger on which I'm working on, and to press it on my thumb. And I don't know why it makes it easier to see and to work on. So again, I just slowly try to draw a line, a clean and clear line under my natural white line. So yeah, I remove all what was messy at the beginning on the first steps, and I do it slowly, so it's clean and straight line. Yeah, you can see the result, I think. You can see it pretty well. Yeah, I also like to do it that way. If you want to remove the excess on the side of your nails, what is on your skin, you can take it like that. I'm going to do it again so you can see it again after. Okay, also as you can see, I pressed the Q-tip on the side of the cup of the nail polish remover bottle, so the Q-tip is flat. What I did before, I press it on my nail, but you can do it on another item. And so when it's flat, I think that you can see it pretty well. It makes it easier, and slowly doing it like this. As you can see,